Welcome to Entry Point Faith, where every week we discover fresh meaning in the world so you can find faith your way. And now, please welcome your host, Pastor Nancy Lafferty.
How much are you worth? Well, if you want to know the answer to that question now, thank goodness, there is an online survey available for you to take, which is kind of like an appraisal, where you input certain data, your age, your physical attributes, your strength, your exercise habits, your education level, the condition of your teeth, and your sense of humor. And then the survey spits out a dollar amount for how much you are worth. The website is called humanforsale.com, and I sincerely hope that they don't keep my social security number and my bank account number, and I hope they don't really put me on the market. I hope it's okay that I gave them the name of my third grade teacher and my favorite password. Just kidding. I didn't give them the name of my third grade teacher. But the result of that survey, I am worth $2,032,220. Amazing. How much we are worth, of course, has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with the degree to which we feel valued by others and valuable in the world. Nothing more powerfully influences our behavior and our relationships, as well as our effectiveness at work. Popular thinking tells us that many organizations don't pay enough attention to how people feel in the workplace. So, we are often left filled with negative emotions at work. Anyone who is in the workforce today can be found complaining of any or all of these things. Demanding and critical bosses, difficult clients and customers, tough assignments, tight deadlines, failure to achieve goals, or the feeling that we are being excluded, singled out, or left out, or overlooked in some significant way. According to an article written by Tony Schwartz, CEO of the Energy Project, when nurses at a large, well-known hospital were asked the question, "What is the single biggest challenge to your satisfaction and effectiveness at work?" They in unison replied that it was the feeling of not being valued by the doctors. When the doctors were asked the same question, "What is your single biggest challenge to satisfaction and effectiveness at work?" the doctors, like the nurses, in unison responded, "The feeling of not being appreciated by the hospital's administrators." Pretty interesting. Our core emotional need is to feel valued. We don't do well when we don't feel valued, or when we feel like someone is threatening our social acceptance, or our esteem, or our status. In a world where youth and beauty always win the attention and the prize, it's easy for those of us who are a little bit older to feel left out, or out of the loop, or too often we just aren't sure what we are contributing to the world anymore. Make no mistake, my friends, we aren't worthless. We have intelligence and experience. We have far more compassion and understanding than we did when we were a lot younger. We aren't finished yet, my friends. We are worth a lot. Consider these statistics from a study conducted by the New England Journal of Medicine in 2018. The most productive age in human life is between 60 and 70 years of age. The second most productive stage of human life is between 70 and 80 years of age. And the third most productive stage of our lifespan is between 50 and 60 years of age. The average age of Nobel Prize winners is 62. The average age of the presidents of prominent companies across the world is 63. The average age of the pastors of the top 100 largest churches in the United States is 71. And the average age of the popes is 76. So, according to the New England Journal of Medicine, the best years of our lives are not when we are young, but the years between 60 and 80. For many others, it isn't advancing age that makes us feel worthless. It's the words and actions of other people. Let me repeat what I said a few moments ago. Our core emotional need is to feel valued. We don't do well when we don't feel valued. Think about this. When you hear a compliment and a criticism, which one do you believe? Which one do you spend more time thinking about? A few months ago, there was a Facebook post that made the rounds and it caught my eye. It's about the cost of a bottle of water. A bottle of water at Costco costs 25 cents. That same bottle of water in the supermarket costs about 50 cents. That same bottle of water at a bar costs $2. And in a good restaurant or a hotel, it could be worth up to $3. At an airport, you easily pay $5 for that bottle of water. And at a concert on a summer day, you might cough up $8. The bottle and the brand is the same. The only thing that changes is the place. Each place gives a different value to the same product. When you feel like you are worth nothing and everyone around you belittles you, change places. Do not stay there. Have the courage to change places and go to a place where you are given the value you deserve. Surround yourself with people who really appreciate your worth. Great words. At work, at home, and at school, we all have the need to feel that we matter. No matter our age, we are sensitive to feeling less than or ignored. No matter how old we are, our feelings get hurt. No one likes to be overlooked, left out, ignored, demeaned, or devalued. I want to remind all of us that in this world, we have encounters with insecure, bitter, mean people. And they say mean things, often as a way to control others and to somehow feel better about themselves. We feel attacked by their words, and we allow their words to make us feel like we don't matter. Instead, let's realize that the feeling that we don't have value didn't really come from their words, but rather how we interpreted them. Let us not be like the insecure, mean-spirited individuals. Instead, let us consider the simple but powerful words found in Luke. Do for other people what you want them to do for you. My prayer for each of us today is that we may find the people and the places that help us to feel like we have value. And may we also help those around us to feel that their lives have value. It's one of the most important gestures of kindness that we have to offer. Amen.
Thanks for joining us this week on Entry Point Faith. The Entry Point Faith community meets every other Sunday at Conner Prairie in Fishers, Indiana. For more information or to join in person, visit entrypointonline.org. Entry Point Faith is a part of the Switchpoint Media Network. Find a variety of podcasts by visiting switchpoint.media.